All right, folks. After weeks of planning, I'm finally applying for my Schengen visa. Spain, France, Italy. Get ready, because Charlie's coming.
Next applicant.
Hey there, one Schengen visa, please.
Purpose of visit.
Vacation, obviously. Gonna backpack across Europe, see the sights, taste the food, maybe find myself spiritually in a Parisian cafe. Obviously. Gonna backpack across Europe, see the
Find
sights,
yourself
taste the food,
spiritually.
maybe find myself
Sounds like overstay risk.
What? No, I swear I'm coming back. Look, I even have a return flight booked.
This is a one-way ticket.
Yeah, but I'll, figure it out later.
Do you have proof of employment?
I'm a full-time travel vlogger.
Your YouTube channel has 46 subscribers.
Yeah, but, they're really engaged.
This is a Taco Bell receipt.
Okay, that's not important, but look, here's my bank statement.
You have $247 in your account?
Yeah. And a $500 credit limit.
Sir, do you know how much a coffee costs in Switzerland? $9.
9! Are they putting gold flakes in it? But what about my dream?
Try Thailand.
Europe didn't reject me. Mrs. Schmidt rejected me. And that hurts more.
Hey, if you've ever suffered visa rejection pain, hit that like button. Share this with a friend who needs a laugh. And don't forget to subscribe to Artitude for more hilarious content.
Hello, am I audible now? Hello? 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 Let me end the stream and let me begin again, I believe. I think I'm not audible. Okay, thank you for confirming, Vikas. So, I guess nothing was audible till now. So, what I had done is I had started with this video. Let me just repeat everything. So this is the video for which we will generate the thumbnail today. So I'm just playing the video. You guys see the video and then we'll talk about how to create a thumbnail for this.
All right, folks. After weeks of planning, I'm finally applying for my Schengen visa. Spain, France, Italy. Get ready, because Charlie's coming.
Next applicant.
Hey there, one Schengen visa, please.
Purpose of visit.
Vacation, obviously. Gonna backpack across Europe, see the sights, taste the food, maybe find myself spiritually in a Parisian cafe.
Find yourself spiritually. Sounds like overstay risk.
What? No, I swear I'm coming back. Look, I even have a return flight booked.
This is a one-way ticket.
Yeah, but I'll, figure it out later.
Do you have proof of employment?
I'm a full-time travel vlogger.
Your YouTube channel has 46 subscribers.
Yeah, but, they're really engaged.
This is a Taco Bell receipt.
Okay, that's not important, but look, here's my bank statement.
You have $247 in your account?
Yeah. And a $500 credit limit.
Sir, do you know how much a coffee costs in Switzerland? $9.
9! Are they putting gold flakes in it? But what about my dream?
Try Thailand.
Europe didn't reject me. Mrs. Schmidt rejected me. And that hurts more.
Hey, if you've ever suffered visa rejection pain, hit that like button. Share this with a friend who needs a laugh. And don't forget to subscribe to Artitude for more hilarious content.
I hope you had a hearty laugh, guys. So I'm back and I'm sorry there was some technical glitch due to which my audio was not audible earlier. So I would just repeat whatever I said earlier. And that was I am going to create the thumbnail for the video that you just watched now. So what I did was I want to I used this chat to create the entirety of the episode that you just saw. So I just asked them, I produced the script also using chat gpt. I asked them on what all things I should add, and what all images should I create, and what all prompts I should use to create the video, but that is a story for some other day. At this point, let us focus on creating the uh, thumbnail for this particular video. So what did it say? It gave me certain suggestions, and so I acted upon those suggestions. I asked them that how to create a thumbnail for this video. It gave me a layout, etc., etc. It gave me something. Then I said that title of the episode would be the visa that could have been a vacation, Story Nest episode 004. So then it gave me an image. This is the image that I'm going to use, say, as a reference. And then I asked it that I'm going to use these pics for the thumbnails, and I'm going to, okay. And I'm going to use Adobe Express to create this thumbnail. So this is Adobe Express where I came to create this thumbnail. And if I, so these are the images that I plan to use. If I, this is the rejected image. This is Mrs. Schmidt's image. This is Charlie's image. So let me hit Control 0 to go back. And then these are the layers. Then what you can do is you can just play with these layers here. Rejected. And next what I need is, I also created an image of Charlie holding a rejected passport. So I think this is a better one. So let me use this image. So what I'm going to do is, so how did I create this image? What I did was I used this prompt in which I created this image using cref. Cref is used for character reference, and cw command is used for character weight. So if so this is the reference image that I have used for this. So this particular image I had generated earlier to create the character of Charlie. So I'm using this reference image for creating a new image of the same character but in a different setting. So I'm using that reference image to create a traveler's image with who holds a rejected passport. And this prompt, I have used hundreds of prompts, and I've come to a conclusion that this prompt, animated close-up image of a dejected traveler, if you add animated at the start and you add the scene is playful, humorous with a comedy twist, cinematic, photorealistic, ultra detailed 4K, and you add the character weight, say, then you get a similar image, a comedic kind of a similar image. So character weight, if it is 100, then it is going to 100% reference the reference image, and it is going to use the same costumes, the same get up, the same hairstyle, the same thing of the reference image. But if you want to recreate the image in a different costume, then you need to lower the character weight. So how much similarity do you want? If you give CW as 0, then it is only going to keep the face similar, rest everything is going to change. So you can play around with MidJourney prompts to learn more about how to create exact images using reference for creating consistency of characters. So I am going to use the fourth image. So the top buttons U1, U2, U3, and U4 are used to upscale the images that have been produced. So this is U1, U2, U3, and U4. I want to upscale U4. And the lower button is nothing but V1, V2, V3, V4, variations of this image, variations of this image, variations of the third image, variations of the fourth image. And this button is used to reuse this prompt, and this button is used to open it in the web. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it in the browser. I'm going to save this image. I'm going to save it here itself. And then what I'm going to do is I don't want to use this image. Let me delete this, and I'll bring the saved image, and I'm going to use this. Remove the background here. So once I have the background removed, so what I can do is I can just place this rejected. Okay. this. Select the rejected one, the background, and what I can do is I can then play with the opacity of this. You can just reduce the opacity. This will be prominent, that is fine. And then what did the AI say? Then the AI said the arrange the layout, position Charlie on the left, resize the slide. Okay. I'm positioning it on the right basically. Then I want a queue of people here. So I'm going to go back to my image repository and I'm going to use the queue of people. Where can I see queue of people? I can see it here. This, I think this image I can just reduce the size. Let me play with this one. I'll just bring this here, bring it here, enlarge it. Then this would do. Send it to the back. And then what we can do is we can reduce the opacity. I can actually enlarge it further. Shift this to the, this is better. Then select this. Okay, so this is my base. Now let us go back to the prompt. Visa Mishmit, background image of Visa office, position Charlie, find position Mrs. Mishmit, place the rejected stamp prominently, add bold title, visa rejected, user bold sans serif like impact or Bebas new. So this is what the AI does. It also gives you the text to be added, how it is to be added, the style of the text to be added, the font type, the font size, everything that you need in order to create a thumbnail, you get it here. So color red and white, outline shadow, add a slight backstroke, subtitle text, the visa that could have been vacation story nest episode 4, font smaller in a clean sans serif for Montserrat or Poppins, placement below or in the bottom right corner for clarity, add a motion blur in Adobe Express, use comic style emojis, use slight dark gradient overlay. Okay, this will make your text pop up and improve contrast, export and upload. Okay, so what can be done is I can just go in, I can select overlay, and what I can do is black overlay. Fine. Okay, so just a minute. Start a new file, add as pages. It will add a page here. Then what you can do is just copy this. Just delete all these things. Can delete the unnecessary thing. In fact, I want to delete the entire stuff. I just want to use this one. This is background. Oh, sorry. So what I'll do is I'll go back here and I'll just select background and select a background and then write it down. So let me just refer to some of my earlier thumbnails in order to bring consistency here. So I'll just go to the earlier thumbnails that I designed for Story Nest and I'll use it as a reference. Maybe these are rejected, passport rejected, fine. go here and story list. Okay. So I created this thumbnail also using a similar thing. So what I'm going to do is, if you see, then this has a solid background which has been blurred, etc. And then I have placed it here. So I'm just going to copy these two elements, Control C, so that I don't have to work too much basically, and then paste it here. Story nest episode 3. This will become episode 4. So the idea here is that you can invest time to create a thumbnail, and then you can use the same styles to create the subsequent thumbnails. I could also have gone to add a text element. Say I could go to a design asset or shape, and then I could have come to the same conclusion basically. So you can do this by adding, say, a shape thing, and then you can select this. You can just remove the borders. I don't want borders here. And then you can select the color that you want here. So basically, if I go in and I can select the color, oh sorry, this is, I don't want the border. So I'll go to swatches, I'll select no border, and then this color. This color you can just play around, and you can have this color to match this one. And once you have the color, then you can resize it. Then what you can do is add a text button over this. You can just add a text button over this and say you want a search text. What did it say? It said Bebas new, if I'm not wrong. Okay, this is eye-catching. Use bold font Montserrat. So let me just search for this Montserrat font here. If I select Montserrat, I'll get the Montserrat font. Okay, sorry, this is not what I want. Just want the font. So you can go to elements and you can add text button here. Any questions, guys? How many of you are watching? Only one person is watching. Okay. So this is how you do it. I'm not getting into the details. Let me know in the comment section if you want to any specifics. But once you select the test, once you select what is to be done here, then you just need to capture this, come here and write it down. Okay, paste it here. So instead of this, your title will become the visa rejection. That could have been a vacation. Control C. Sorry. Copy. Control A. Control V. And now what you can do is you can just reduce the font. Yep. And then you can have it in the middle. Visa, that could have been a vacation. I think this should be here. This can be a little bigger. And I can also add this button. Control C, come here, Control V, and you can place it in the middle. Fine. If I come here, This is Visa. That could have been a vacation. Okay. So the idea here is that create the first draft and say I'm downloading it now. So now what I'll do is I'll just go back. I'll add this, say, document, and then I'll ask it that analyze this thumbnail and suggest me improvements to make it better. Now the AI will do its magic, and let's wait for 30 seconds maybe. Okay, so the strengths, these are the strengths, suggested improvements, make the title pop up more. The yellow text is good, but the shadow effect makes it slightly heavy. Try white text with strong red outline for better contrast, or use mix of uppercase, lowercase for variation. Consider Visa rejected as a hook above the main title. Okay, just hold a minute. Visa rejected should be above. Okay. Let me just check. Yellow text is good, but the shadow effect makes it slightly heavy. Try white text with strong red outline. Let me try white text with strong red outline. So strong red outline. This is it better? I'll again check. Better contrast or use a mix of uppercase. Consider Visa rejected as a hook. Increase character visibility and expressions. The Visa officer's face is slightly cut off on the left. Solution, move both characters slightly inward to center them both. Add a slight zoom on their faces to emphasize the emotions. Okay, so this can be done. Move it to slight left. Okay, I can move this to left. Maybe just control minus, and this is better, I think. And if I go here, I can just make it slightly smaller. This is better. Okay, control 0 to restore the size. Let me go back, add slight zoom on their faces to emphasize. How to add zoom effect. This is done, I think. So I'm closing this. Add a hook text or more engagement. Visa officer said no. Most brutal rejection ever. Europe said no again. Okay. This makes it more viral worthy and increases clicks. The background is slightly washed out. Make the rejected stamp less noticeable. Increase contrast and sharpness to make it pop more. Rejected stamp. So where is the rejected stamp? This is the rejected stamp. What does it say for this? Increase contrast and sharpness. Okay. It just sharpness is increased. Okay, sharpness I'll drag to the maximum. Contrast I'll drag to the maximum. Okay, this is the maximum here. And then what does it say? Adjust and subtle vignette effect to focus the viewer's eyes on the center. Okay, what can be done is go back and then adjust vignette effect. Let's see how to get this vignette effect here. Object, insert object, corners, position, lip, nope, effects. Okay, vignette. Maybe this one. This. Okay. This would do good. And next is 70% YouTube traffic comes from thumbnail is strong. Fine. Let me get it reanalyzed. So let me again. I can just bring it slightly down actually. Hold shift to select both of them. Okay. Hold shift to move it only in one axis. I think this is good. Control C. Hold shift, move it. This is better. Story Nest episode 4, the visa that could have been on vacation. This is really loud actually. Let's see what the AI says about this thumbnail. Please reanalyze this thumbnail. Please reanalyze the thumbnail and give me a quantitative and qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis of the thumbnail. Let's wait for the AI to do its magic. Okay, so call to action can be improved significantly. Is present, but its contrast size ratio could be improved for more impact. 7.0, this is background clarity. Rejected stamp in the background. Nice touch, but it appears somewhat faded. Increased contrast would make it pop more. The expression of characters and rejected stamp make it highly clickable, but an extra hook like Visa Nightmare could further boost. Okay, what I can do is I can ask for give me an image which I can add for. So let the AI do that work. This I can do. Okay, Visa Nightmare. This will be taken care. Mobile optimizer, text and characters fail readable, small sizes, but a quick mobile preview is recommended to test visibility. Layout is well balanced, but minor tweaks in text color and call to action prominence could provide effectiveness. So what is to be done? Making thumbnail. Okay, what can be done? Strengths. This improvements needed. Text contrast and visibility. The yellow text with a black shadow. Oh! I made a mistake. Okay. Uh, I gave it the wrong image actually. Reanalyze this image and give me a qualitative and quantitative feedback. Let's see what feedback does the AI generate for the image. So this is fairly good. 8.9 is not a bad score actually. So where can it be improved? It can be improved in call to action, in background clarity. Rejected stamp, contrast boost. Okay. Call to action, watch now button stands out better than before, but increasing its size and slightly and sharpening the text. This can be done. So what I can do is I can just go in. Okay, watch now. And this one, this one. What can be done here is it just sharpen it further. This is better. And it's just the contrast is actually this is better. You can sharpen it more. Watch now. So this is more sharp. Increasing its size slightly. Okay, let me try to increase the size. It just so increase its size. Let me see. Hold the shift button to select both of them. Hold shift button to increase the size. Now reposition it. Okay, I think this would be better. Let me see how does the AI respond to this improvement. The bold text is this. Enhance posture button. This is done. Slightly larger. Use a darker stroke around the button to separate it from the text. So what can be done here is what I can do is corners, corner roundedness is fine. Opacity, position, just I think this should be good enough. Going back slightly, adjust left character positioning. The visa officer lady is slightly cut off on the left edge. Move the character slightly to the right. Okay, let me select her. Move her to the right. Okay. Or else move this character slightly to the left and place it behind. This will be better. Okay. Then boost the background contrast slightly. Rejected. Apply a slight contrast boost to make it sharper. Let me select this. Move it on the top, and then I can adjust the sharpness and contrast. This should be better. And let me reanalyze this thumbnail. Okay. Reanalyze the revised thumbnail. So just go, I'll select the latest one and wait for the feedback. So title readability is good enough now. Okay. Character emphasis is good. Call to action is 9. Background clarity 9.5. This is pretty good. Okay. So this is my final thumbnail, which I'll be using to publish this episode, guys. So I hope you like the thumbnail creation thing. So this is the first thing that I wanted to create today. Next, so we'll be launching another masterclass session, which will be called Story Lab. So what we'll do in Story Lab is we will be creating content online, live. So what I've thought is that I'll be showing you how to create live content using all AI tools every week. So a masterclass session on generic AI tools will be held every Saturday, and we'll be conducting the story lab session on every Sunday. And I hope with me you will be able to learn AI, on how to use AI to create content and everything. But I like this content. I like this thumbnail quite a bit, and it has also been given 9.5 rating by the AI, which is not bad. So I'll just go with this thumbnail. So AI Story Lab. Do you remember the idea? So the best part is about ChatGPT is, once you brainstorm something with ChatGPT, you can also ask it to recollect whether it remembers something that you have discussed with it in the past. So, for example, I have brainstormed the idea of Story Lab with ChatGPT. So I'm just asking it whether it remembers Story Lab. Yes, AI Story Lab is your live YouTube content creation series where you create content in real time every Sunday at 9 p.m. IST. So basically, I was just brainstorming the idea with ChatGPT on the content, on the strategy, on how to get AI Story Lab up and going. So I'm yet to start it. It is hallucinated. It has already assumed that I'm already running the Story Labs live session every Sunday, but the fact is that it is yet to start. So, what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to take this AI Story Lab session. The first session would be taken next week. So, today is 22nd. So, next Sunday, that is on 2nd March, we'll be holding the first Story Lab session. So, what I'll do is I'll create the thumbnail for this today. Let me correct it. No, AI Story Lab live YouTube sessions are yet to start, and I am planning to start them from next Sunday onwards. So I'm just correcting the understanding of AI so that it learns. And this is a part of training the AI according to your needs, actually. It's taking a lot of time. Let me see if we have some questions. Okay. There are no questions as such. AI Story Lab, great. AI Story Lab is launching next Sunday. Here are a few things to prepare for successful first session. Plan the first episode theme. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a whole series live with you guys. So it will be a 2 to 3 hour session. We'll be holding that session for 2 hours, and whatever we are able to cover in that session, well and good. If not, we'll take it in the next Story Lab session. So I'll just create one sort of content. I have something in my mind. So if you want to learn content creation using AI tools live, do join the Story Lab session, which will be held next Sunday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a thumbnail for that today. Schedule the YouTube live stream, test your setup, ensure AI tools, mic, screen share, internet stability are all working smoothly, engagement strategy, plan audience interaction, polls, question answer, or live prompts to boost engagement, have a backup plan. If something fails, have a simple story script ready to continue smoothly. That is perfectly fine. So I want to create a thumbnail for the first session of AI Story Lab. Help me create it. So now the AI is going to tell you on how to create it. Basically, it's again generating an image, but I don't want it to generate an image. I want it to give me instructions on how to create it using Adobe Express. I want you to give me instructions on how to create it using Adobe Express. So what I'll do here is I'll just save this one. Yeah, this is story nest, the visa that could have been a vacation, and I'll just open a new file. I'll again go to social media, go to YouTube and browse thumbnail, ready the file, and let's wait for the instructions. Okay, step one, set up the canvas, open Adobe Express, select this thing. This is already done. Background selection, futuristic AI theme. Upload the AI generated futuristic workspace I provided. Okay, so let me just download it. I'll just upload it, fine. Resize and position it to fit the canvas properly, fine. Search in Adobe Express stock photos for futuristic AI, digital workspace, neon tech, adjust blur, opacity if needed to make the text pop. AI Story Lab Live Episode 1. Font bold, futuristic, Bebas new. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll go and just search for futuristic AI. Okay. No, I don't like any of them. I think what I'm going to do is I'll just okay, let me search for other options, which is digital workspace. So I'm going to digital workspace. I like this. Fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go here. I'll just change the background, replace the background with an upload. Okay, what you can do, this is way better. Background color. Then what can be done is AI Story Live Episode 1. Control C and we just add it here and select the Bebas new font or Montserrat font. This is Bebas new. I think this is okay. Live Episode 1 and just align it to the middle. Color white with neon blue glow or yellow for contrast. White with neon blue glow. Okay, let me just select this. This will be white and glow will be neon blue. This will be neon blue. Let me just increase the thickness of that. Just a second, not bad. What can be done is we can add one element here, a rectangular element, and I can just add it behind the text. I can just remove the border, so go no border, and take it to the top, bring it behind the text. This is way better. Okay, and this needs to be lightened, I think. This plus this. Let me just make it a little, reduce the opacity basically to 30%. I just type in 30% here. Do the same with the other side. Reduce the opacity to 30%. This is way better. AI Story Lab Live Episode 1. This is a good template that is being prepared. Fine. Effect add glow with blue purple. So let me just come here, add a glow. Blue and purple. Just a minute. Recommendation. I don't want these recommendations. Okay. Outline thickness can increase actually to 40. Nope, this is not good. Use it. Oh, this is very harsh on the eyes. We just select it again. Go back and reduce it to 15. I think this is better. Let's see. Effects at low, subtitle creating stories with AI live demo. Okay, so this is something that can be just copied. Control C, Control V, and you can just bring it down here. Creating stories with AI live demo. Okay. What should be the color for this? So this is sans serif, bold uppercase, slight glow, white with slight glow, black outline. Black outline. Okay. Position below the main title. So let me just select this. Go to the text. This is sans serif. It doesn't have sans serif. Never mind. Let us choose something else. Cleanse serif. Not bad. Let me reduce the font size. Increase the width. Okay. Position it to the middle. Okay, this is at the middle now. And what can be done is I can have an outline as suggested, color white with a slight glow, black outline. Black outline. This is white. Okay, black outline would be this. Go to outline thickness. I think this should do well. What can be done is you can just copy this, Control C, Control V, go back, bring it down. And what can be done is we can have the opacity reduced, say to 50%. Do the same with this. Just reduce the opacity to 50%. And okay, let's download and get a review of this thumbnail from the AI. Review this thumbnail uh, qualitatively, and quantitatively, and give me a feedback. Okay, so title can be bettered much more. Call to action, watch now might help encourage clicks. Okay. Overall design rating is very bad. Strengths is this. Well balanced layout area. Improve readability of the issue. The glow effect on the title makes it a bit hard to read against the complex background. Try strong white font with a subtle blue outline instead of heavy glow. Increase the letter spacing slightly for readability. Let me try this. Okay, so what did it say? Strong white font. This is already. And said letter spacing with subtle blue outline. Let me just check on blue outline. This should do well. Not bad. Okay, the font choice and dark overlay reduce legibility. Use a cleaner sans serif font. Montserrat. Let me just try for this one. Montserrat. Okay. Reduce. Way better. Okay. Now you can make it bold. And actually make it semi-bold simple. And what can be done is it can be brought to the middle. What I can do is I can reduce this. Okay. Make it brighter, white or neon blue with drop shadow to contrast better. White or neon blue. Okay. Let me select this. Let me select neon blue with a shadow. Okay. To contrast better, add live now or watch now button. No live. Add a small red live patch in the top for urgency. Watch now button near the bottom. Okay. I'll do that. Issue the lower text overlaps the AI desk setup. Lower text. Okay. Make it feel cramped. Move it slightly above the human figure so that it doesn't not interfere with key visuals. This can be done. This is better. Fine. Live batch and watch now. So what I can do is I can just go to elements and go to icons and say live batch. This can be added live. And live here. What can be done is make it red. Okay, I think what can be done is, let me just copy this, Control D. I'll reduce this, I'll take it to the top. This, take it behind this, and make the color of this as yellow. And what I'll do is I'll just increase the opacity to this. This is better. Live and watch now. Watch now. Shapes. Just go to search and watch now. Okay, design assets, view all. This is better. Watch live. I can just bring it down. Cut here. Watch live. Let me just get it reanalyzed, and then I can make further adjustments based on AI's recommendations. Please reanalyze and give me your feedback. So title readability is much better, character emphasis is much better, call to action is there, background clarity could be better, clickability factor can be better. Okay, it's not bad. Good CTA, watch live button, add a sense of urgency. Okay. Balanced composition, the creator at the desk does floating AI elements, create a strong futuristic theme, great mobile optimization, areas of final refinement, slightly increase the size of the subtitle. Okay, this size can be. Okay, I'll do this. It will spill to the next line actually. Issue. While readable, it could be slightly larger for mobile users. Increase font size by 5 to 10%. Add a subtle glow or shadow to enhance contrast. AI graphics in the background could pop slightly more. Apply a slight contrast boost to the background without overpowering the text. Okay. So what I can do is I can just copy this. Control D. I can increase it here. Okay. Control and you can send it to the back, and you can decrease the opacity further. Maybe 15% would be good enough. And this is to be created. This is to be increased. So let me increase the creating stories with AI. Let me center this, control this, make it centered. Use this. Okay. What can I do as a game? This can be increased further. Okay, not bad. Let me select this. Let me just do this. Okay, this is better, I think. But this can be dull yellow, I guess. Right, but dull yellow. Okay. And I can increase the outline a bit. Creating stories with AI live demo. Watch live, AI story, live. I can increase this outline to say 25. Okay. I think this is way better. Let us get it reanalyzed. Please reanalyze this thumbnail and give me your feedback. Okay. Let us see. AI Story Lab, thumbnail review. Title readability is amazing. Character emphasis is good. Call to action is good. Backgrounds clarity is clickability factor is 9.8. Mobile optimization 9.5, 9.8. Final score is 9.7. This is good enough actually. It can be improved further. Let's see what does it say. I can aim for a perfect 10 out of 10. Slightly blur for background separation. Issue background is visually rich, which is great, but slightly reducing its clarity can improve text focus. Apply a slight Gaussian blur to separate the text from AI elements without losing the futuristic effect. Add a small glow. Okay, watch live. CT is good, but could pop up even more. Final verdict, I'll just go with this. You can all just make it better and better. However, let me just get slightly okay. I think this is much better. How to add glow? Let me just duplicate this. Now what you can do is just completely overlap this, increase its size a little, send it to the back, and then this thing is adjust contrast, brightness, highlights, shadow, saturation, warmth, sharpen, and blur. Sorry, you can just increase the size slightly and then position it here. Just adjust it accordingly. And you have added a glow to your watch life, just in case you were wondering. Same thing can be done here actually, guys. So this is very easy actually. You just have to increase this slightly. So just increase it slightly. This is good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Yes, I think this is cool. No, this could be made better actually. Try this. I think this is pretty cool. Now what you can do is you can the corners slightly rounded. You can round it more. This is better. I think this is cool. I have a glow in live here. I have a glow here. So this should fare even better. So let me ask it to reanalyze one final reanalysis. Then let's see what does it, what feedback does it give me. Reanalyze and give me revised feedback. Okay. Title readability is good. Character emphasis, call to action is awesome. Background clarity is good. Clickability factor is good. Mobile optimization is good. Overall design balance is cool. I think this is perfect. So this is what I'm going to post for next week, guys. And this is it. So this was in today's agenda, AI Story Lab Part 1. So this is how you create thumbnails. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them or take them up in future live sessions. And finally, there is another masterclass thing that I wanted to design before wrapping up the call today, before wrapping up this session today. So the final thing is to design the next masterclass session. So what the next masterclass session is going to be all about. In the next masterclass session, we will be seeing how to create a resume, using AI tools. So what I'm going to do is, so what you can do is in your stuff now, for example, you go to Adobe, then you go to your stuff, and then for example this is here, right? So you can just make it as a template, and you can store this in your project folder. So Artitude is my project folder where I just store the templates here. So you can use the same templates over and over again. So how to reuse the templates, this is what I'm going to show you now while designing my next thumbnail. I'll be showing you how to reuse it. So once again, go to social media, go to YouTube thumbnail. Next, go to your stuff, go to projects, go to Artitude, and then I have my thumbnails, right? In fact, the last one was way better one. So I'm just going to go to my stuff again, and I'll use my last thumbnail, which is this one. Add as a page. And I'll just delete this page and focus on this. And this will be part 3. That will be part 4. And very simple. Finally, I want to create the thumbnail for my next masterclass session, which will be held on 1st March 2025. I'll be demonstrating on how to create resumes using AI tools in that masterclass. Give me SEO optimized title for the same. So let me see what title it takes. And it's very simple. Once you have the template ready, you just have to change the title and you have to change the episode number or part number. In this particular case, I have already changed it to part 4. And now I'm going to just take the title from here and paste it there. AI powered resume masterclass, learn to build a job winning resume with AI. I think this is good enough. Control C, come here, Control V, and you can increase the size. Control Z, 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 Z. Okay. This becomes my thumbnail for the next masterclass session, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Let's wrap up the call. Let's meet in the next masterclass session, which will be held on 1st March, and it will be about how to create a job winning resume using AI. Thank you. Bye bye.